Scottsbluff Police continue to investigate the second motor vehicle versus pedestrian accident within the past week. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a Friday afternoon vehicle versus pedestrian accident lands a 65-year-old man in the hospital. Shortly before 5 p.m., Scottsbluff Police, Fire, and Valley Ambulance all responded to the 1000 block of West Overland. Scottsbluff Police Sergeant Dominic Peterson says a GMC SUV was westbound as the man was walking. Witnesses said the pedestrian appeared to be unsteady on his feet moments prior to the incident, and ultimately the SUV struck the man with the front passenger side of the vehicle. The 65-year-old, whose name has not yet been released, was treated on scene and then transported to Regional West Medical Center for injuries sustained. Sergeant Peterson says the driver was not cited and the investigation continues. Last Wednesday evening, a 12-year-old boy was struck while crossing Broadway in Scottsbluff as well. Well, a 37-year-old Scottsbluff woman avoided serious injury following a Monday morning accident. At 10:21, Scottsbluff Police were dispatched to the intersection of 8th Avenue and East 15th Street for a possible injury accident involving a motorcycle. Witnesses told police they saw a white SUV with dealership tags traveling northbound on 8th Avenue at a high rate of speed, and the SUV did not stop at the stop sign, causing Alicia Rotherham, who was traveling eastbound on 15th Street, to lose control of the motorcycle and crash on the road. She sustained visible but non-life-threatening injuries and refused transportation to Regional West. Police say the driver of the SUV fled the scene, and the driver's identity remains unknown at this time. The investigation to identify the vehicle and driver is ongoing. And today, Governor Pete Ricketts and the Nebraska Game and Parks Commission hosted a news conference to highlight hunting and fishing opportunities available to Nebraskans. Ricketts was joined by representatives from the Nebraska Game and Parks Commission, the Nebraska Sportsman Foundation, and the National Wild Turkey Federation. Ricketts says that hunting and fishing is part of the history and legacy of Nebraska and enjoying its natural beauty. He says it's also part of our economy.
When we think about all the hunters and anglers that come to our state, they spend about $1 billion. So that's about 1% of our overall state's economy. Creates about 12,000 jobs. They stay in our hotels and our motels, they eat in our restaurants, they buy fuel, they go to other stores. It really is something that helps contribute to our overall economy in the state.
The governor also officially proclaimed September 28th as National Hunting and Fishing Day in Nebraska. Well, coming up after the break, Bill Boyer's got your full week forecast coming up right after this on KNEB.TV News.
Hi, I'm Kevin Wick, Assistant Vice President at Platte Valley Bank with your Mortgage Mythbuster of the Week. Some people think that purchasing a home is more expensive than renting. The truth is, with interest rates so low, there has never been a better time to purchase a home, making your monthly mortgage payment lower than a rent payment. The mortgage lenders at Platte Valley Bank are here to help you find the right programs to fit your needs and your budget. Stop in today. No question is too big or too small.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
Name one other restaurant that makes their barbecue with brown sugar bacon and sauce with Kentucky bourbon that's been aged in charred oak barrels. Charred oak barrels, people. And we have a drive-thru. Arby's, we have the meats.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the Arby's Weather Center. Arby's, we have the meats.
Well, not a bad looking evening again. Pretty nice, tranquil weather. It's the first day of fall. We've been pretty mild. Temps down into the 70s by 7 and the 60s by 10. And Waking up tomorrow with some upper 40s. It's not far off from where we should be this time of year. Dry and mild conditions for another day or so. Cool front arrives late tomorrow into Wednesday, going to drop us for just a day. We'll warm back up Thursday and then fall again, much cooler for Friday. Still don't see any big chances of rain coming in our forecast. Normally this time of year, 75. That's what our high was yesterday. 42 our normal low. We hit 41 yesterday, so we were right about where we should be. And as we look at precip, still nothing in the rain gauge, just about normal for the month of September, a little over about 4.25 above normal for the year. 79 right now in Denver, 71 in Laramie, 77 in Casper. Mild conditions there. Warm conditions here in Nebraska. Temps primarily in the 80s, a few upper 70s. Kimball 78, Gordon also 78. 82 right now in Oshkosh. Winds have been light today, very calm winds for the most part, under 10 miles an hour. No issues to be concerned about. Getting on the bus tomorrow, well, we'll put the stop sign out and say 49 on the way to school. Coming home, yeah, we're going to be pretty mild, about 81. Won't need that jacket that you need to get on the bus. Maybe a cloud or two more late tomorrow afternoon. That's really all that we can see. Tonight, clear skies, maybe a stray cloud. We're going to call it mainly clear, though. And temperatures tonight going to fall off into the 40s. Shouldn't get too many upper 30s like we got last night. We should be a little warmer, so mid-40s for lows tonight. For tomorrow, we're going to have sunshine for most of the day. Late high-level cloudiness coming in late in the afternoon, but that's it. It's going to be sunny, dry, calm, quiet weather conditions here on our Futurecast. Not much working here to be concerned about at all, and temperatures are going to be mild again, back up into the low to mid-80s. That's about 5 to 10 degrees above normal for this time of year. Forecast then, partly cloudy tonight, a low down around 48. For tomorrow, lots of sun. We'll call it 83. Pretty mild out there. Again, just a touch cooler for Wednesday. We fall back into the upper 70s, or mid-70s rather. On Thursday, into the upper 80s. Then a bigger cool front comes through late Thursday into Friday. Highs in the mid-60s is all for Friday. About 70 on Saturday, near 80 on Sunday, and then another front comes through late Sunday into Monday, dragging us back into the 60s. So warmer for a couple of days, cooler, warmer, cooler, warmer, cooler when we get on either side of these frontal systems. Pretty normal, typical pattern for this time in September, and as we wrap up the month of September and head into October.
Okay, nobody panic! Change the temperatures! We train for this!
These aren't your average squirt some sauce on them and call them barbecue sandwiches. The bacon is hand sprinkled with brown sugar, and the sauce is made with Kentucky bourbon aged in charred oak barrels, and the meats are perfectly smoked.
Oh no!
Arby's, we have the meats.
Box Butte General Hospital continues our mission to lead and innovate in healthcare delivery and community wellness. But this isn't just a hospital. This is home to exceptional patient care. This is the greatest place to work, receive care, and practice medicine. This is innovation in action. This is community wellness. This is where specialty clinics fit your needs. This is where a friendly smile, a warm hand, and an empathetic ear exist to care for you. We are Box Butte General Hospital. This is us. Great things are happening here since 1976.
Logos in Gearing is the place to get all of your school spirit gear, personalized gifts, and promotional items for your business and employees, and banners for any special event. Logos is also the only place to stop for custom screen printing or embroidery. You can even design it yourself on their interactive website. Stop into Logos today. They'll design it, print it, and have it to you in no time. There's no job too big or small for Logos. That's Logos in Gearing.
Welcome back. A new dining option in Scottsbluff is expected to open sometime next week. Little Caesars Pizza is expected to open its doors on October 1st in the space formerly occupied by Payless Shoe Source. That's in the Walmart Plaza. And last week, there was a series of open-door interviews for new employees, and interested applicants can still swing by to apply as well. Well, Wyoming Department of Corrections says 2 inmates have escaped from the Wyoming Honor Conservation Camp in Newcastle. The agency says inmates Jason Green and Robert Simpson were found missing from the minimum security facility late Sunday night. Green is serving a 3 to 8 year prison sentence for larceny, while Simpson is serving a 5 to 15 year prison sentence for aggravated burglary with a weapon. It's believed that Simpson left the facility with a black lab mixed dog. And for the first time, Western Nebraska Community College has earned the Military Spouse Friendly School Award from Military Spouse Magazine. WNCC is one of 34 schools in the small community college category and one of the 196 total schools across the country. This prestigious list is created using data sources from federal agencies and proprietary survey information from participating organizations to create a comprehensive guide for military spouses looking to further their education. Well, straight ahead, the Scottsbluff Bearcats continue to roll on the gridiron. Chris Cottrell is in with the highlights from Friday's matchup against Sterling right after the break.
We've been an ALA customer from the beginning, 15 plus years.
Almost 15 years.
15 years now. They live here, they work here, they give back to our community. That's very important to us.
It's the difference of night and day between our old internet provider and ALO.
Having that reliability and that speed is extremely important.
Nobody matches that speed.
It was a game changer.
ALO came to my site and helped me resolve an issue. At that point I knew ALO was the company that I wanted to stick with.
Bye, Mom. Have fun.
Maybe next weekend.
Don't put off till next weekend what you can enjoy doing today. With the affordable John Deere 3E series, you can handle any job on your property and turn that chore list from to-do to done.
Looks like we had nothing to worry about.
Nothing runs like a Deere.
Visit 21st Century Equipment in Alliance, Torrington, Scottsbluff, and Bridgeport, or visit 21stcenturyequipment.com.
Sometimes events in life are planned. Others, a happy surprise. No matter what life change you're navigating, whether you're getting married or just want a bigger yard for your pup, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. Retirement. A new season in life where you can change how you live it. And something easier, convenient, that feels just right. When it's time, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
Now, sports from the First National Bank Sports Desk. First National Bank of North Platte, the bank to think of first.
Some football highlights, a WNCC weekend recap, and what's cooking for tomorrow night here on KNEB. We start on the gridiron from last Friday evening. A pair of 3-0 teams hooking up at Bearcat Stadium with Scottsbluff hosting Sterling, Colorado. Scottsbluff able to push the start time up an hour to avoid the possibility of severe weather. And you know what? We got this one in and finished with no delays or weather setbacks. The Scottsbluff offense suffered very few setbacks in the first half as they scored early and often in the first two quarters. Here with a Jacob Krull 7-yard scoot for 6 as the Cats take an early 7-0 lead. Now with just over a minute remaining in the first quarter, it's time for the Cats to take to the air with some play action and getting loose down the middle of the football field with sophomore Trevor Schwartz. He hauls in the 34-yard scoring strike from Sebastian Harsh. Another Caleb Walker PAT, and it was 14-0 Scottsbluff. Now third drive of the half, and it's Harsh doing what he does best, making it tough on defenses in the running game as he busts one off just outside the 20, able to find pay dirt. Scottsbluff goes up with an insurmountable 21-0 lead. Fourth drive of the half, looking for their fourth touchdown of the first half, and it's Harsh again. Short distance on this one, his 11th rushing touchdown of the season already. She also threw for 150 yards in that first half. A long ball here with a simple flick of the wrist on the connection with Luke Rohr. You want more Harsh? That's not what opposing defenses say, but it's exactly what the Scottsbluff staff will give them. This time the fake handoff to Krull. That kind of slows everybody's eyes up just a bit, and Harsh getting loose into the secondary where he shows off the speed on a 61-yard little Friday night jaunt for big number 4. All Scottsbluff, and they go for 2, and it's Schwartz again in the end zone. We named Schwartz our Taco John's player of the game for the Bearcats. Sterling late, able to get a few big plays to get on the scoreboard with a pair of touchdowns. One in the run game, another on a deep pass against some of the Scottsbluff reserves defensively. 36-13 was the final score as Scottsbluff moves to 4-0, and now they get set to head crosstown to play the 1-3 Gering Bulldogs. Gering on Friday, well, they were coming off their first win of the season 2 weeks ago against Torrington. The road, though, pretty unkind. This last Friday night, they get thumped by Hastings 45-0. Hastings' only loss of the year came to Scottsbluff. Plenty of WNCC results from the weekend as well, including the volleyball team improving to 15-5 on the season as they go off for a 4-1 record at the Nebraska Invite. The lone loss came on Thursday to Salt Lake Community College, then 4 straight sweeps as they get set for a match tomorrow night back at Cougar Palace against Casper College. And the soccer teams picked up shutout wins over Central Columbus. We'll be back on the high school beat tomorrow night here at the station with softball at Alliance for Scottsbluff. They'll pick up that suspended game in the 4th inning with the Bearcats in front 5-1. That's the regularly scheduled varsity matchup that will follow the suspended game tomorrow night. We'll have both. Thursday, it's volleyball with Scottsbluff entertaining Chadron, and we'll have TV Thursday for Gering and their 2 matches against Sidney and Kimball as part of that triangular over at Gering High School. That'll do it for today. That's the latest from right here at the First National Bank Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell. Ryan's back to check the KNEB.com community calendar right after this on KNEB.TV.
You said yes. Together, you planned every detail. You married. And then you realized 500 square feet just isn't enough room for 2. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. You decide to add another to your family. You start reading parenting books. You're amazed that such a small human could need so much space. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
It's the time of the year again for the Platte Valley Company's Star Student of the Week. Last year, we traveled across the Panhandle and into eastern Wyoming to recognize over 50 students for their achievements in and out of the classroom. Let's revisit what they had to say.
Last fall, Scottsbluff football captains Garrett Nelson, Keegan Reifschneider, and Jeremiah Delzer were nominated for their sportsmanship. In a playoff game, Omaha Roncalli's star quarterback was carted off the field with a nasty injury. 3 Scottsbluff captains decided to go visit the quarterback after the game to offer their support.
He was going into surgery and just wanted to make sure he was okay while he was still in town.
Like Garrett said, we just thought it was the right thing to do to go up there and see him. It felt really good that we could go there and be supportive and just see how he was doing and making sure that he wasn't hurt and that he was going to be able to be back next year. So
to nominate a deserving K-12 student to be recognized for being a star student, you can find nomination forms online at www.pvbank.com.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver and a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today. Plus, all United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flight. Finally, while visiting Western Nebraska Regional Airport, grab a bite to eat at the Flight Deck Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
At Platte Valley Bank, we know when you need a loan, time is of the essence. We are locally owned with decisions made right here at the bank. Our lenders are experienced, efficient individuals who are committed to our customers. Our flexible lending policies make it possible to fulfill loan requests, big or small, quickly. Whether you want to purchase a car, home, or even start a business, our committed associates are here to help. Stop into any location today and see what Platte Valley Bank can do for you.
And finally tonight, it was a busy 4 months for the KNEB team during their Cash Wall Summer promotion. But on Saturday, nearly 50 finalists showed up for the big show for their chance to walk away with $17,500 in cold, hard cash. During remotes over the course of the summer, plus online finalists through KNEB.com, 49 finalists were selected, with the top prize being $10,000. The festivities got underway at 11 a.m. Saturday, and early on, there was a big winner. Ron Horowski of Minutair needed a substitute cash wall puncher, and Jennifer did a pretty good job filling in.
You're not going to be able to take any cash out there, Ron, because it's not a low amount. It's not $10,000, folks, but it's pretty good. $2,500. Congratulations. You don't have to give it to Ron.
The next several dozen contestants walked away with prizes ranging anywhere from $25 to $1,000, but that $10,000 top prize still remained. With only 8 on-punch spots left in the wall, it was time to make someone a winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have $10,000 right here. Congratulations, man.
Afterwards, he explained his selection.
I kind of was watching one square to see what was going to be in that one, and I went for that one, and that's what the one. I had a good feeling it was going to be the one.
Congratulations to all of our winners, and a huge shout out to the KNEB sales team and all of our great sponsors for helping making our 2019 summer promotion a success and lining dozens of pockets with winnings from the cash wall. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you here next time.